Welcome back to the shop. Today we've got an Eifel Geared Plierench, which is an interesting multi-tool that's part channel lock in some sense, and also part crescent wrench, part wire cutter, and part screwdriver or pry tool. It's quite big and bulky, and they manufactured it for quite a while, so I imagine there's a lot of them out there. But this tool was something I had never seen before, and I wanted to have it in my toolbox, so I'm going to go ahead and restore it today. I'd like to thank you guys for watching the channel. If you're not already subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe. Feel free to make comments, and I hope you enjoy the video.
Alright, here we are in the shop. This is the model that I have, is the 8.5 inch. It was patented in 1916 and made up until 1966. And I don't know what year this one was made, this particular wrench itself. Maybe they'll become a little bit more obvious when I clean this up. But this is sort of interesting. Like I mentioned before, it's got the wire cutters that seem to work alright. The bypass on them is actually pretty tight, much tighter than I would have anticipated. Now the novel part about this wrench is that you can see now that this is completely closed, and then there's quite a gap there, but that's only a function of the... Oops, I think I may have closed it too far. The way that this has teeth here. Oh, sorry, I'm not on the frame. But the fact that this wrench is part channel lock is because I'm able to pull this backwards and adjust the wrench so that I can close it. And it's not quite a one-handed operation, and I'm not entirely sure that I can... Yeah, I can get it to close right down, which is pretty neat. Or I can get it to open up quite a bit. So we're looking at about 1.25 inches. No, 1.5 inches. That's pretty respectable. And no, wait. Yeah, about 1.5 inches is about all we're going to get out of it. This doesn't want to fall out. It's captive unless you open that all the way, and then I can pull that out. Which is sort of neat. It'll give us a chance to look at the way these jaws are set up. I think that'd be quite helpful if you wanted to come through and hold on to something smaller, pull a nail out or whatever. I'm not sure this light is helping. So they have those cut in there from the factory, and then there's the corresponding notches on this side. It's quite... Either they did a really good job hardening this, or these weren't used very much. I don't see any means of disassembling this section. I can see that there's some pins in here, but I don't dare try to knock this apart. The plier section, the handles are not sprung. There's no sort of automatic opening. The only spring that's in here sort of returns the broadest opening to release this section. So that's the only purpose of the spring in there. But anyway, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring this over to the sandblaster and give these a good sandblasting, and then I'm going to wire wheel them and bring you back with the cleaned up ones. So this is one trip through the media blaster, then to the wire wheel to sort of take the etching from the media blaster off of it, and then to the wire wheel, or to the buffing wheel, which has some the brown, which I believe is the coarser of the buffing compounds, the roux. So so it does a pretty good job of cleaning this up. It's not quite the Scout Crafter grade where you can see reflection in it. Oh, look at that. But mirror shine, there's slight reflection in it. It does a pretty good job. Now before I put this together, I'm going to put the paste wax on it. So there it is, my Eifel, can't ever say this right. What is it? The Eifel Geared Plierench. It looks so awkward without the W in there. Anyway, this is a super neat tool. I'm happy to have it. It's going to get used along with the rest of my projects and whatnot, my belt sanders and screwdrivers and wrenches and pliers and so on and so forth. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. The introduction's a little bit different. Thanks for watching. Again, please like, subscribe, comment. Have a good one.